Okay, I had a couple of students ask me about secure web sessions, and so I thought I'd put together a couple slides to explain this. The first thing about web encryption is it uses public key cryptography to exchange a private key, which is then used for the remainder of the session. So this public key cryptography can be best imagined as, let's say you have 1 million lockboxes, and these lockboxes are unbreakable. And the thing about the lockbox is only you have a key to unlock it. So you can send it to everybody. You don't care who has it, because all they can do with the lockbox is put something in it and lock it, which is no security risk to you. So you send whoever wants to communicate with you securely a lockbox. They, of course, put their secret message in it and send it back. So you then take the secret key, plug it in, and boom, it becomes open again, and you retrieve your secret message. So there's more to it than this, and I'm putting a link to a video by Singh. He did the PBS special, The Science of Secrecy, and he talks about the birth of public key and why this process is so important, and why e-commerce, as we know today, like Amazon and other big web retailers, would not exist if it wasn't for this key exchange problem being solved. And he goes into the history of it, and I'm putting this link below this video. So go ahead and after you're done with this, go ahead and go over there and view that other video if you're interested in this. So let's look at how this process occurs when you connect to a secure website. So here we go. You want to set up a connection with this secure server. So you send a packet that goes to the server, and it says, I'd like to set up an encrypted session. And here are my ciphers and the encryption software versions that I'm using. So the server then communicates back to the client saying, okay, we're going to use this cipher and this software encryption version. And very importantly, here is my public certificate. A server certificate contains several pieces of information. Number one is the server's public key. This public key is like the lockbox we discussed earlier, in that anyone can use it to encrypt something, but only the secret key holder can unencrypt it or open the lockbox. The certificate also verifies the identity of the web server. So you want to do business with Amazon.com, not Amazon.com. And it might be hard to visually detect an M from an N, but your browser knows that the website that you connected with is legitimate because of information in the certificate certifying it as valid and legitimate. And as part of this, to make sure that the public key hasn't been tampered with, there's a digital signature and then also metadata about the digital certificate, again making it hard to forge. So now your client, in the background, your computer verifies the digital certificate, and it now uses the public key that it was sent to encrypt a new secret key that will be used for the duration of the secure session. It then sends this secret key back after it's been encrypted with the server's public key. So your computer behind the scenes takes the public key that the secure server sent you, generates a random key, encrypts it with that public key, and then sends it back to the server. Step 4, the server uses its private key to decrypt the symmetrical key that your computer generated and encrypted with the server's public key to the server. And once the server decrypts it, boom. Now you both have the same key. And this is really the key exchange. The rest is just testing and verifying. And so this is the important part. Remember this part, okay? And then the rest is just sort of testing and verification. Step 5, the client sends the server saying a message saying, can you read this? If not, let me know. Otherwise, I'll keep using this software encryption version and these algorithms and the secret key that I sent you. And then server sends in the message back, okay, this checks out. You check my message. So these final 2 steps are just, testing and verification, and just put them there for sake of completeness. But the important thing is that that key exchange where a secret key generated by the client is encrypted by the server's public key and then shipped back to the server where it's decrypted. So that's the key exchange part, and that's the really important part. Thanks for watching this.